Welcome to 604
No, I don't even know if they can hear us right now. But pretty much.
Is it on?
Yeah, it is. This is our
fortress.
Our beer palace.
Like scratch the head.
Hello and welcome to 604 2v2's. I am your host Doogie.
And I am your host Faint. Today we are bringing you a match between two members of our StarCraft.org community, well-known members, Caleb and Vezer, against, I believe this was a 2v2 quick match against people they do not know. Mirror match, we've got Zerg vs. Zerg, Terran vs. Terran here.
Always like mirror matches. Kind of shows whoever comes out on top who is the better player.
Better at their race.
Yes.
So let's get started. We can see harvesters harvesting. Kind of a slow start.
You can almost put it on faster ×3 right now.
Maybe not. I don't want to miss anything. Because remember, this beginning's pretty eventful.
I remember that, but it doesn't happen for a bit.
Let's just look.
This red Zerg player does some interesting
it's a bit of like
of his spine crawlers. Is it almost cheese? Would you call it cheese?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what everyone else says.
It's very mild.
It's not really.
Cheese.
It's not all in.
Yeah.
It's like kind of a Gouda.
Yeah, more of like a feta. I don't know.
Feta's pretty salty, dude.
So that doesn't mean it's cheesy.
Are those minerals? Like, what's going on there?
Oh man, you're blowing my mind. I think so.
But they're old.
Some old minerals.
They're not as shiny. So we have Vezer suggesting that they scout soon and often, and we see that's a big part of this match.
Oh yeah, big part of any StarCraft match. I have to scout more often. I know that when I play.
Yeah, that's what you got me for, though.
Yes.
We see very standard builds from all three, it seems. We've got 12 harvesters for Teal. Red's got 12 out of 10. We saw a double extractor trick there.
Yeah.
Spawning pool going up. Teal's spawning pool's going up. Nothing too exciting yet.
Basic walls from both Terran players.
Yeah. Bunkers or barracks is coming out a little slower for Blue.
Mm-hmm.
But he makes up for it later. His SCV does manage to get walled in here, so he's not going to get back.
Good play by Vezer right there.
Looks like he's going to harass him down.
Choosing to take out that SCV right away instead of waiting for his Marine to come out, I guess, just in case he... Ooh, I love... that's a very good play. Because you honestly get to stay in their base for such a long time.
Yeah, unless he makes the corners not sharp enough.
Yeah.
Cat, no.
StarCraft 2 cat.
Yeah. So we see two red drones coming towards Teal's base. He's pulled 2 drones, but not off the start. So the wall.
Interesting wall.
Yeah.
He goes for his second barracks before his second supply depot. More of an aggressive strat for sure.
We see here spine crawlers going up.
Yeah.
In Teal's base.
Teal spots them right away. I think. Is that his overlord? No, that's Red's.
It's Red's overlord, but it's on his creep. He can see it.
Yeah. So
Vezer is noticed. Just hold.
Oh, Vezer, you.
Yeah. Here comes some Zerglings and a Queen to attack these before they're up. We've got Marines coming across. Very aggressive play from Red and Blue. And let's see how this happens here. So these Zerglings, 4 Zerglings, managed to drop that one spine crawler. This one's already so low.
Han Solo. Yeah, so that's a lot of minerals for Red to spend early
200
game.
Spent.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't quite all in. We have another one going up here. This may have been a very bad choice.
What was the point of that?
Maybe he thought he could hide it behind the extractor. But we see Red and Blue falling back a little bit behind. Oh, we got a little scrap here. Zerglings. Red and Blue falling behind in the economy race.
Yeah. Red, this entire game kind of lacks
the economy, but everyone needs to learn somehow.
Yes.
Let's see what we got in production here.
Some Reapers actually coming out from...
Yeah, we've got a Reaper coming across for Vezer.
It's very nice scouting.
I find the Reapers, a lot of people consider them cheese, but they're really not that cheesy.
I think it's just because they get grumpy, because they have to deal with,
I agree.
These really annoying things that kill your workers.
They're basically troll units, because after 5 minutes, they're not worth anything.
You should Microsoft paint a troll face on the
Maybe I will.
Reaper.
Don't worry about it.
Is that an engineering bay?
Yes, yeah, he's got an NG bay going up. I think he's suspecting Mutalisks from Teal. which is a good premonition. So we see NG Bays going up for both. We've got this Reaper in here harassing this.
Yeah, this Reaper harass sucks.
They just get mulched by these Marines. Yeah. I think. Do they have the speed upgrade yet, or are they lacking that? Yeah, it looks like they're lacking the speed upgrade. That's really necessary.
As they're calling it a Marine mass, I think it only seems that way because Blue rushed that second barracks right away, so he had a few more Marines out than he normally would. But good call nonetheless.
We got some Zergling map control from Caleb, and the earliest expansion. I like to see this with Zerg because it's such a big thing with Zerg right now to have more bases in your opponents. The only time I wouldn't fast expand with Zerg is when facing another Zerg. We see some Marauders out. Infantry weapons for Blue, so it looks like he's going to be sticking with the infantry for the whole game.
Yeah. Can you go back to Blue's base?
Yeah.
So he has... Okay. Does he have a thing on his other barracks? No, he doesn't.
No, I don't think he does until later, if at all. But we see a tech lab going up on this factory, so expect to see some siege tanks and Thors.
Yeah. So Vezer's just pumping out the units, constantly building supply depots right now.
Yeah. Let's look at the income tab. Though Vezer doesn't keep up his saturate, he's got good saturation at this point in the game.
Mm-hmm.
You can.
Oh, your cat.
Yeah.
Okay. No, you're not. Okay.
Though Vezer's saturation lacks, I find he makes up for it a lot in producing units from all of his buildings all the time.
Yeah. Very good at macro.
Yeah, we see Caleb's second hatchery up here.
Mm-hmm. So look at again. Oh, it's not as bad anymore. But Red's economy is kind of.
It lacks throughout the game.
He's only at 18 harvesters right now. Like I don't.
That's gonna cost them a lot.
Yeah.
We see these Zerglings with some speed upgrades.
One-on-one Zergling.
Little scrap.
Bam.
Red wins this scrap, so they see what's going on. Blue and Red have control of this whole area at this point.
You know, map control in 2v2's is, I'd say, more important than map control in 1v1's.
Almost, yeah. I would agree.
So we're probably going to see,
a bit of a push here on Teal's base with the siege tank out. First siege tank. I think he's researching siege technology right now. Let's have a look. Yeah, here's siege tech. Oh, that's Vezer. Or, Caleb, sorry.
Does Vezer, does he get a reactor or a tech lab on that starport? I can't remember.
We'll see in a moment. I want to see the scrap. So we have the Zerglings coming in. They just drop these Zerglings very fast. Too many for them to handle. But he's got many in his base, a Spine Crawler, a Queen, and I think Vezer comes to back him up. Purple comes to back him up right away. See, the siege tank is not... Oh, now he's got siege tank. He's sieging. But we've got a huge force from
Does Vezer have siege yet?
Coming in. Yeah, he does. So we see these